What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? Let's get right into it. How to shred down on your fat, how to get ripped, how to get jacked, how to get vascular. Let's get into it. I did do a post on a David Goggins group the other day, and it didn't go viral, but I did have people commenting like, hey, what's your diet? The main thing was like, hey, what's your diet? Because I did a 3 months transformation that some people look at it and like, oh, no way. Like he's selling something, but I'm not selling anything. I didn't even say I wasn't enhanced. I am enhanced. I do use testosterone. I do use HGH. Both are low doses. Not enough to like those two things right there too, people have them like screwed up really, because you can't just take these and all of a sudden you look like this. Like you really can't. It's really all about diet. I could look like this, maybe a little bit less vascular, a little bit less big, a little bit, not much. Like I did this when I was fucking before the PEDs, way before the PEDs. I used to do this shit. So I just take the PEDs for mental benefit, honestly. Like I do it for like depression and anxiety. It gives me confidence. That's the main reason why I do that. It doesn't really help me out with muscles. Like I said, it does make me a little bit bigger, but not much. Like I was big before this. But anyways, let's get right into the diet. I just wanted to address the elephant in the room because a lot of people were commenting on the Facebook thing. I wasn't just gonna, blast myself like, oh yeah, I'm actually on PEDs, like blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I was on PEDs in the photo before and I looked like fucking shit. And I'm actually on less PEDs now than I was in that photo. So it is what it is. I'm telling you, you don't need PEDs to do this at all. You don't need them. So my diet plan. I wake up every morning. I have coffee. I don't drink dairy anymore. And it's not like I'm super against dairy, but you do get tolerant to it. And right now I'm intolerant to it. So if I had dairy, I get stomach aches now that I have it. I did this because my girlfriend Rachel, she is lactose intolerant. So once I started dating her, there was no milk in the house. I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I just stopped drinking milk. So every morning I have coffee with oat milk and I measure out my oat milk. Like, if I put a fourth of a cup, that's 30 calories. If I put a half a cup, that's 60 calories. If I put a whole cup of oat milk with my coffee, that's 120 calories. This is something before I was not measuring, and that's the reason why I was gaining weight, because this little shit that you don't measure, you're gonna gain weight because of it. Because that little milk, like you could put a whole fucking half cup in there, have 70, 80 calories. You don't know what you're consuming, so you don't know what to put on your meal log or your tracker. And before I get too ahead of myself, first things first, download my MyFitnessPal app. That's what I use to track fucking everything that I eat. I put it on MyFitnessPal. You just have to track everything you eat. Whether it's a good day or bad day, I want you to track it, because then you'll know what you're eating, how you feel, what you can do, what you can't do, and so on. So right now I'm at I've been consistently having like 2,500 calories a day. When I started this, when I was in that photo to the left, I started, I cut down my calories to under 2,000 calories a day. That's when I really started seeing a change, was like 1,900 calories a day. I was losing weight, but now I'm at like my ideal weight. I can kind of maintain that. And since I'm eating the way I do eat, I don't necessarily need to eat that little calories, or else I'm just fucking starving and I feel like, punching a hole in the wall, you know what I mean? So every morning I have coffee with oat milk, and then for breakfast I have oatmeal, a half cup of oatmeal, half cup. And lately I've been doing it before the gym. Today I did it after the gym, but it is what it is. Like whatever you want. If you wake up fucking hungry, then have your oat milk with your coffee, go to the gym. So coffee, oatmeal, go to the gym. And then throughout the day, I eat chicken, potatoes, brown rice, ground turkey. Sometimes I eat ground beef. And then also I can throw in vegetables in there, spinach, broccoli, I do eat fruit. You know, you got to be careful with the fruit because you want to stay within these calories, right? And then if you have 5 different things of fruit, then you know what I mean. You're not going to be within your calories. I find calories from vegetables is pretty good because they're very low and they don't have any sugar in them. So you know what I mean. It's not going to fluctuate your weight much, and it's going to add a bunch of fiber into your diet. So that's pretty much what I do. It's that fucking simple. Like if you want to keep it even more simple, just go ground turkey, chicken, and potatoes. Like that right there is going to solve all your problems, and eat that in a caloric deficit until you see your fucking six pack, until you're fucking jacked, and then monitor your diet from there. That's pretty much what I did this time around. As I ate turkey, chicken, baked potatoes, and sweet potatoes, and I got to my ideal weight where I felt good, where I could maintain my muscle structure, and then I adjust from there. You know what I mean? Like that's all you got to fucking do, is get to your main weight with chicken, turkey, potatoes, and then go from there. And then when you get on MyFitnessPal, if you're a male, I would suggest look it up. You know what I mean? Like look up what your age is, what your weight is, what you want to be at, and generally, like they tell you to eat less than 2,000 calories a day. When I first started out, if I maintained 2,000 calories a day, I would have lost weight, but it would have taken me longer. That's the only difference. It would have taken me longer. So I'm a pretty impatient dude, so I cut it down to like 1850 per day. That's why I lost so much weight in the 3 months that people were fucking shocked about. But it's not rocket science. Your body will adapt really fucking quickly. And for the macronutrient side of things, put 35% protein, 45% carbs, and 20% fat. That's your ideal macros you want to be using when you want to put on, lose fat and put on muscle. And then if you guys get constipated, like I firmly suggest adding in like fiber one into your waters and shit like that. And also, what I do is I eat cranberries almost every day, every night. Sometimes I throw in some prunes and shit like that. That shit will keep everything moving, because once you throw in all this protein, you're gonna get constipated. It just is what it is. But you gotta maintain it, because if you're always constipated all the time, you're not gonna maintain a fucking this type of diet. You're just really not. With that, it's pretty much all I gotta say on this video. And at some point I'll post my workouts once I have a videographer to help me post a workout. But my workouts are real simple. Somebody messaged me today. That's the reason why I made this video. I do push, pull, and legs. 3 separate, Monday, say pull, Tuesday, legs, Thursday, and then the third day, chest, push. You know what I mean? It's that simple. And also, what I have been doing lately, I didn't mention in the post, I wish I did, is that I have been doing cardio in the afternoon, like required cardio afternoon, because I noticed like I am like, I look good, but I'm kind of out of shape when it comes to cardio, and that's good for heart health. That is good for burning fat. But you really don't need cardio to fucking look this way or lose weight. You just need to be eating less and eating the right shit. You know what I mean? And be careful when people say like a calorie is a calorie. Yes, it is. Like a calorie is a calorie, but it's really not too, because the way I look at it, if I eat potatoes and chicken for the whole day versus if I eat McDonald's for the whole day and we have the same calorie intake, I'm gonna have more energy than you because you ate fucking McDonald's the whole day and I ate chicken and potatoes the whole day. You know what I mean? That's just the way I look at it. McDonald's is full of sodium. So the way I look at it is if you eat clean and you eat all this, then you can get away with eating 2,500 calories a day versus 2,000 calories a day of McDonald's, because you're going to have more energy and you're going to burn that fucking extra 500 off because you have more energy because of your diet. With that, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go.